The pickups never end. As before in the beginning, I thought I would have a small DVD collection of movies and animes and all that, but no, it never fucking ends. Not unless if it's the end of life. But yeah, this is Derek Yasha, and today on Pickups Part 6, I'm going to show you some pickups, and I'm going to save the best pickup for last. So, the first pickup is Red. I had to rebuy this, because my older version broke, but it was the bare bones version, so what did you want me to do? Anyways, I remember really enjoying this in the movie theaters, to believe it or not. I went into this thing with low expectations. I would say the movie is really good for a DC Comics film, and I really enjoyed the shit out of this film. Um, the Red comic, I don't know anything about the Red comic, and I never seen the Red comic before, so yeah. Um, what I could say is I'm glad I picked this up, and I'm hoping that I pick up Red 2 because I've been dying and I've been wanting to see Red 2. So yeah, just wish me luck, guys, on getting Red 2 for really cheap. Yeah, I'm glad to put that in the collection. Next up is Savages. Yeah, so why I got the film is because of, you guessed it, John Travolta, and I'm really a big fan of John Travolta. Don't ask me why, I just like John Travolta movies. I mean, for fucking Christ's sakes. From Paris with Love, or however you say the name of that movie. That was a really good movie, and that's because of John Travolta. And I like Look Who's Talking Now trilogy. But anyways, got the movie because of John Travolta, and also the fact that I heard good things about this movie from some guy that reviewed it on YouTube. I forgot who it was, but this will be a good watch. I'm gonna go into this with low expectations as well. Fuck yeah. And plus you got some hotties in there too as well. You got some hotties and John Travolta. And that's a good fucking mix in the blender. Hell to the fucking yeah, dog. For real. For rizzles, yo. Um, yeah, the guy that reviewed this said, watch it for a little bit, and then when the first ending hits, just shut it off. So yeah, that's when I'll shut off the film. But I'm gonna go into this fucking thing with low expectations, people. Hell fucking yeah. And I'm just hoping for the best. And yeah. So moving on, we got Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts. And I remember bits and pieces of this film, like a little bit. I remember that he was tied up to a wheelchair or some shit like that. Yeah. And the guy was torturing him or some shit like that. Yeah, that's all I remember from this movie, but um just like now I was watching a little bit, and I'm an hour into the film, so I'm gonna watch the rest of that probably later on tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, but I would say this is a really good movie and a really good pickup that I picked up. Also, the fact that this might be at a point, or you can't find it anymore. But yeah, I was a lucky son of a bitch bastard to get that. Alright, so the next pickup is Bobby Z. This has the late Paul Walker, rest in peace, and Lawrence Fishburne. And what I could say is I'm gonna go into this film with low expectations, and um, yeah, I just ran out of words to say about this, but I'll just go into this shit with low expectations and just hope for the better, or it might be a rant. There we go, that's what I was trying to look for. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. Also, picked up Gangs of New York, and from what I remember, this is a really good movie. And it's been a long time since I ever watched this movie. I believe the film came out in 2004 or 5 or 3. I can't exactly remember. But what I could say is the only thing that I remember is somebody getting fucked in the bed, but in the ass, and that was it. That's the only fucking thing I fucking remember. But yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio for the win, uh, Daniel Day Lewis for the win, and Cameron Diaz for the win. Or Cameron, yeah, fuck yeah. Um, I just hope that this is gonna be a good film. Rewatching it again. Alright, so the next one is Salt, and this has Angelina Jolie, and I was very interested in this film. I was like, okay, this is $5, so I'll just pick this shit up at Target. So yeah. I'm gonna go into this film with low expectations, like I go into everything with low expectations, because if you go into it with high expectations, you're gonna hate it. Believe me, you're gonna hate it. But yeah, I'll just save what the plot is for the review. So yeah. Okay, the next one is Green Dragon, and this, of course, has the late Patrick Swayze, rest in peace, and Forrest Whitaker, an actor I really like. Um, Something interests me about this movie. I don't know what caught my eye, but I'm guessing I wanted to see the performances of Patrick Swayze and Forrest Whitaker, and I wanted to see if this movie is really good. And something is telling me that this movie might be based on a true story. So yeah. Um, what I could say is let's just hope for the best. And even if the movie is garbage, I can't harp on it. But yeah, let's move on to the next pickup. And that, of course, is October Sky. And I only seen bits and pieces of this film. I can't remember anything about this film other than the fact that um, they build like a toy rocket or something for a science fair project or some shit like that. I can't exactly remember, but I remember this being a really good movie. And if you've never seen the film before, just go into this with low expectations. That's all I could say, but I think this is a really good film. And I would have to give it 5 out of 5. And I would say go pick this up or it might be out of print. So yeah. Okay, the next film, of course, is The Replacement Killers, and that has Chow Yun Fat and some chick that is just that random. I don't even know who the fuck this chick is, but anyways, I'm gonna go into this with low expectations, and I'm just hoping that this is a good movie. And if not, it will get ranted on and it will get knocked the fuck out. Yeah. And let's move on to The Grand, which has Woody Harrelson, David Cross, and more. So yeah, I'm gonna really look forward to this movie and go into it with low expectations. I'm hoping that this is a comedy, not the other way around. Because if this is a drama, then I'm gonna be disappointed a little bit. Just saying though, and I mean, movies do that. Movies tend to fucking do that. Whereas it's misleading and then it's a whole nother movie in itself. But yeah, just looking forward to that. And the next film, I remember seeing bits and pieces on USA. Sorry about that. And that is The International with Clive Owen and Naomi Watts, the stupid cunt from fucking Mulholland Drive. Yeah, that movie made me hate her fucking guts and her fucking acting as well. So you can blame that movie. Okay, but what I could say is, I'm gonna go into I'm gonna go into this with low expectations. So same thing for every other movie that I do for vlogs or pickups. So yeah, I'm completely blind with this movie. I'm gonna probably go into it blind. I don't know jack shit. But what I can say is, from the scene that I seen, I remember they was escaping from something or someone. Yeah, no, I guess someone. But it's not loaded with features. It only has extended scene and the makings of and behind the scenes and more. So yeah. Okay, moving on. Cannonball Run. This of course has Burt Reynolds and people that I cannot recognize. But I guess this is sort of a spin-off to um I forgot the name of it, was Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah. I think it's a spin-off or something else. But anyways, I'm gonna go into this with low expectations, and if you're gonna ask me, the only thing I seen was the outtakes at the ending credits on HBO. I was changing through the channels or some shit like that. But yeah. I'm gonna watch this movie and just go into it with low expectations. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken fucking record here, but whatever. Alright, so the next film is Switch. And what I could say is I already watched this movie. It's weird, it's bizarre, and it's funny at the same time. So you have three things mixed together. What I can tell you is the movie gets 5 out of 5. Yeah, it gets 5 out of 5. It was really that damn good. Okay, and funny too. And I can understand why my friend wants Helsing 920 to review this film on Reaction Review, because he wanted to see Helsing's reaction to this film. But talking too much about the film, but I would say if you could find it, pick it up. Okay. The next film has Wesley Snipes in it, and that's the only reason why I brought it. And that, of course, is Future Sport. And I want to see how Wesley Snipes' performance is in this film. And the only thing interesting to this film was Wesley Snipes. And I want to see if he's like a villain or a good guy. Maybe he is a villain, but anyways, gonna go into this with low expectations. I'm not expecting much from this film, or it could be a disappointment of a turd, and it could be a fucking rant as well, or this movie sucks. If it's a rant, it will get knocked the fuck out. Seriously. So let's move on, and of course, we have 4 more films to go. And I remember this film from a long time ago when I was like a little kid or something like that. And the movie, of course, is Attack of the Giant. No, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. Oh, sorry about that, but I remember this being a good movie, and also that I'm gonna rewatch it. I think it's been about almost, I guess, 17 years since I watched it. Probably, yeah. So 17 years ago, but I'm gonna go into this again, and I'm gonna go into it with low expectations. I'm not gonna expect much from this movie, but what I can say is it has a fine ass chick in it, and yeah, yeah. So I can't give this a rating because I can't remember that much about it, but yeah, I'm gonna go into this shit with low expectations. The next film is Joe Somebody, and Joe Somebody was okay, but I found it to be stupid at the fucking end. And spoiler alert, that whole fight that they were setting up between him and the guy, yeah, it doesn't happen at all. It doesn't fucking happen at all. What a disappointment. Okay, you set up this whole movie for a fight scene that doesn't even fucking happen. And that would have been awesome to see, for real. That would have been awesome, but I'm guessing that whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. But it was a decent film. I'll give it 3 out of 5 just because of that. But is it a pickup? Maybe. But I'm glad I picked it up. Okay, and I really got lucky today. And that, of course, is The Ride Along. Yeah, I already reviewed this movie on my channel. You can go see the review for it. Just type in Derek Yasha reviews Ride Along. Hell fucking yeah, dog. You already know how I feel about this movie, and I already gave the movie a rating, but I'm just gonna say it again. The movie gets 5 out of 5. Okay, it really does. It was really that good of a comedy slash action film. And I really dug it. I really enjoyed it. And I gotta say, this is a really good pickup. And I enjoy this pickup a lot more. So yeah. Um for anybody that says, "Oh, well, you suck for getting this." Well, dude, it's my taste, okay? And this is what I like from my taste of a movie that came out this year. And to believe it or not, I think this is the best movie of this year. So yeah. In your face, like Rigby says. But it doesn't have that much special features. I might have to get a Blu-ray player just to get the deleted scenes and all that, and buy the Blu-ray. But for now, I'll just have this DVD. That's all. And like I said, the best for last, and that of course is Boogie Nights with Mark Wahlberg. Hell fucking yeah, dog. So, what do I remember from the movie? The only thing I remember is Mark Wahlberg looking into the mirror and then zipping down his pants, and he looks at his dick, and then that's it. That's all I remember from this film, and it was funny as fuck to see him just pull out his dick and look at it in the mirror, and then just like go away after that, and then the credits roll. I think that's the only scene I seen from this movie, but I am gonna watch the whole thing, and I'm gonna go into this with low expectations. Also, the fact that this is a 2 disc special fucking edition, which comes with special features. Okay, like yeah, you can see it for yourself. I'll put it up close. You could pause it if you want to, but sorry for the shaking. You know, I'm a human. I'm not a fucking robot. But yeah, I would say this is a really good 2 disc special edition. I guess I'll just show you it real quick. This is the front and the back. I guess it has a long text of letters, and here is disc 1, disc 2, and stuff like that. That's really good. So yeah, there we fucking go. Review, no, pickups done. I am out. Peace.